Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to our top stories this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. Prison officials say there's deep discussions going on about whether execution protocols should be kept secret. This comes as prosecutors push to execute someone who killed 4 people in Las Vegas. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains. Good morning, Jen.
Well, Renee, the Nevada Department of Corrections officials are hoping to keep secret what drugs could be mixed in the lethal injection cocktail for the latest possible execution of Zane Floyd, who was given the death penalty for killing 4 people inside a Las Vegas grocery store in 1999. Later today, a federal court judge is expected to ask the state's prison director and chief medical officer why they haven't revealed what drugs they plan to use.
If the state carries out this lethal injection, Zane Floyd would be the first person executed in Nevada in 15 years.
Prosecutors have asked the judge to sign a death warrant next week. They're hoping for Floyd's death sentence to be carried out in June. Renee?
The executive director of UNLV's Black Mountain Institute has resigned. This after Joshua Wolf Shank reportedly exposed himself during a Zoom meeting he attended while in the bathtub. A UNLV spokesperson said the staff was notified of Shank's resignation last month, but the university didn't discuss personal matters beyond that. Shank said that he made, quote, a dumb, reckless choice, but an anonymous letter alleges that he has a history of, quote, inappropriate and disrespectful behavior. A hit-and-run crash in northeast Las Vegas has left 1 woman dead. It happened on North Nellis Boulevard and East Lake Mead Parkway. Investigators believe a GMC truck turned right on Nellis, hitting the woman as she was walking in the crosswalk.
Today's event marks the 11th hit-and-run that we've had in the valley thus far this year. To put it in perspective, this time last year we had 2 hit-and-runs, and for the entire year we had 9. And so the hit and runs need to stop.
Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen says she does not support requiring vaccine passports for local events. The Democratic senator toured New York, and T-Mobile Arena with executives from MGM Resorts. She said the need to prevent outbreaks of COVID-19 must be balanced with the need of Nevadans' tourism-based economy. A spokesperson for fellow Nevada Senator Catherine Cortez Masto told the Review-Journal that she also does not support the idea of requiring vaccine passports. And Las Vegas hasn't forgotten how to have a fiesta. Folks were out in full force Wednesday evening to celebrate Cinco de Mayo at downtown's Container Park. Fun fact, Cinco de Mayo marks Mexico's victory over the French in the Battle of Puebla in 1862. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. The battle against the coronavirus continues in East Las Vegas. Touro University teamed up with Clark County and North Las Vegas city officials to administer COVID-19 vaccines at a Cinco de Mayo event in the East Las Vegas Community Center. In addition to food and music, the event offered folks the chance to learn about healthcare career services and career training opportunities. Pop-up vaccine events are happening across the county. To learn more, visit lvrj.com. Now let's take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. It's almost the weekend, and as we've been seeing in recent weeks, the winds are amping up. Sunny skies and temperatures near 98 degrees is forecasted for your Thursday. Winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. They will die down by the evening. Tonight's lows in the low 70s. For the rest of the week, breezy conditions will continue. Gusts could reach 30 miles per hour by Friday, but dying down to about 20 miles per hour on Saturday. Still, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the low 90s. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. After years worth of turbulence, Allegiant Travel managed to turn things around in the first quarter. The parent company of Allegiant Air said it earned nearly $7 million of profits after posting a loss of $33 million a year earlier. Allegiant CEO said booking for March and April were higher than they were before the pandemic. He also said the reopening of businesses in Las Vegas shows that leisure travel is back. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, the band that made a controversial remark about the Route 91 Harvest shooting is out of the punk rock bowling festival. Nofx had been scheduled to play at the three-day event in downtown Las Vegas in September. In a statement, the band said it had gotten a lot of hate messages and threats because they were on the bill. At the 2018 Punk Rock Bowling Festival, Nofx singer Fat Mike said that the shooting was bad, but, quote, at least they were country fans and not punk rock fans.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. Good morning, everybody. Leandre Fox here with your morning sports update. Golden Knights goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury won his 490th game, giving him the third most all-time victories in the NHL. And the Golden Knights defeated the Minnesota Wild 3-2 in overtime on Wednesday night. Here's Fleury on his achievement.
I don't look at the list every night, right? I'm just trying to win, right, when I get the chance. I didn't think I was going to reach Roberto, and I'm pretty honored, right, to have the chance to play enough and play on such a great team that allowed me to catch him.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Brooklyn Nets have become clearer favorites to win the NBA title, sitting at plus 250 at the Westgate. The defending champion Los Angeles Lakers have slipped back to plus 450 alongside the Los Angeles Clippers now that the Lakers are in danger of falling into the postseason play-in tournament. The Philadelphia 76ers and the Utah Jazz are 9-1, and the Milwaukee Bucks are 10-1.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy Clark County, a new place at New Orleans Square in the Arts District is part museum, part art gallery, and now part studio. Jessica ORECK, a local artist and filmmaker, she set up an office of collecting and designing to display her collections of all sorts of miniature items, from dice that can no longer be used to stray buttons and even lizard skins.
It's a library and archive of lost and forgotten objects. It's the things that you can't use anymore, but are too lovely to just throw away. You know, when taken as a whole, really speak to something about the way that we consume and the way that we create and the way that we look at objects in our world.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Semmerauer. Look, if you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. And we'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Thank you for watching.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.